everybody, welcome to the How to Use Android 101 playlist. My name is Brett and I am here to help tech work for you. In this playlist, we're going to go over the basic features of how to use an Android phone. Today, we're going to show you how to use the device. This is going to be your basics, the charging, the power, the volume, everything on the phone itself. Because each Android phone is different, it may apply differently to you, but for the majority, they are all the same. In this video, I will be using the Galaxy S8 to demo, so if you've recently upgraded to it, it's going to work perfect for you. If not, you can still follow along. Things will be very similar from device to device. Let's get started. To start off, we're going to start from the very beginning of when you received the device out of the box. If you bought this from a store, they probably have already gone through the setup menu for you, and as well as added a Gmail account. But this is going to be going from basics, nothing ever happening. So here, the first thing that we're going to do is sign into a Wi-Fi network. Then I'm just going to click next, and the terms and conditions are agreeing to what Android has laid out for this device. So I'm going to click OK. It's going to check for maybe a software update, other application updates, and here it is going to ask for a Gmail account, but we're going to cover that later. So of course, when you have a Gmail account, that allows you to download apps, back up your data, as well as have device protection. Google services allow your phone to connect to location so that you can track your phone online, also improve your Wi-Fi accuracy, and so you can read through those and learn a bit more. Here you would want to put in your name so that your device knows who you are. And if you want to add any form of protection, you can do that right here, but we can go and access that in the settings later. So right now I'm just going to say no thank you. And this is just verifying that you don't want to add any protection, because if anybody took your phone, they could wipe your information without you knowing. So you may want to add some security. Here are some Samsung specific apps. Since this is the Samsung Galaxy S8, these are applications that it can download so that you have a better experience when you use the device. And right now, I am going to uncheck that and click OK. Depending on which phone you have here, the S8 is going to ask us to sign into a Samsung account. Samsung account adds tons of features to your device. You can find your phone. Mobilely, you can add a password recorder so it can help you get to apps faster. Also, you can have the new Bixby Assistant on the Galaxy S8, but again, I'm just going to skip that for now. Okay, so now we are at the home screen of your Android device. Here on the Samsung phone, it's already giving me a notification if I want to transfer any info from my old phone, but I just want to show you quickly how this device is set up. So you'll first notice that this is not traditional like other Samsung devices. It no longer has a home button. So the home button is still there. You can actually just press firmly on that right there and it will act like a home button. You'll feel it vibrate as well. So if my screen is locked, and right here on the right hand side of the phone is the lock button. So when you press that, all it is going to do is turn the screen off. It's not going to turn the device off, but it turns the screen off. And then if I want to click the home button again, it will turn the screen back on. And here, this right here is called your lock screen. So this will show you different notifications that you can use. And to get past that, all you need to do is swipe the screen away. So this is the power button. And if you do want to actually turn off your phone so it no longer is using up any battery, you just need to hold that down. And then here you have the options where you can power off, you can reset, or turn into emergency mode, which essentially is a power saving mode so your phone will last a lot longer. But if you just do this on and off, that will just lock the phone and unlock it. Over here on the left side of the phone, we have the volume button. we have a volume up and a volume down. When you change the volume, it pulls up an on-screen notification showing that you have adjusted the volume. You can then drag that up and down if you want to specify where you want it to go. You'll also see right here, you have a drop down. So if you click that, if you change the volume, click that drop down, it will give you some more options. So here you have the ringtone. So when you get a phone call, this is the volume you adjust for how loud that ring is going to be. So if you don't want it to ring at all, when you put it down here, it is going to go into vibrate mode. So my phone will only vibrate and not, you won't hear any audible sounds. If you want to adjust the media audio, so this is if you're watching a video, you can change this and that will, or playing a game, that will control that audio. If we turn our ringtone audio back on, you'll see that now we have control over the notification. So this is if you get a text message or maybe another application is notifying you, you can adjust it right here. And then this is the overall system settings. So maybe the taps or the clicks that you would have while you were using your phone, you can adjust all of that right there. So that is controlling the volume. I like to not have my phone go off. So for the most part, I'm using the vibrate option. But if you want to quickly switch that, right here in the top, you have what is called the notification bar. So if you pull that down, you'll see notifications. So you're going to see your text messages here as well as other information. But up here at the top, you'll see this is a Wi-Fi setting, sound setting, Bluetooth, screen rotation, flashlight, airplane mode, and there's much more there. But right here, this sound one, so if I click that, it will change from sound to vibrate. So now my phone will only vibrate. If I click it again, now my phone is completely on mute, so you won't hear or feel any vibration. So then if I turn that back on, it will now ring. So that is the sound settings. There is another button over here on this Galaxy S8, and that is for the new Bixby virtual assistant, and I will get more into that in other videos. The phone itself, up here at the top, you have a front-facing camera, you have your speaker, and then down here on the bottom on the screen, you have these different buttons. So that's square right here, or a circle is the home button. So that will take you back to this main home screen. Over here, you have a back button. So if you ever go anywhere and you're not sure what you did, you can always just click the back button and that will take you back one step. If you would like to see maybe an app you were just in, so I just opened the text messaging, but instead of opening the app again, I can click this icon right here. And this is your recent apps icon. So if I tap that, it will show me the apps I just used. And when you're using your phone for the first time, it will give you all these notifications about how to use certain features the first time. So I'm just going to click next and go through this. And then you'll see there is the messaging app. So let me show you that again. I want to go back to messaging. I click this. It pulls up the text app and I just click on it to select that application. So those are the bottom row keys here. Again, home, back, and recent apps key. The rest of the phone, so here on the back of the device, we have our camera. On the Galaxy S8, this is a fingerprint scanner. So you can lock your phone with your fingerprint. And here, this is a flash, your flashlight, as well as a heart rate monitor. So then here on the bottom of the phone, you'll see that there are the speakers. That's the mic, so when you talk, that's where it's going to play into. And then this is the charging cable. So this has what is called USB-C. And this cable allows you to charge any way. There isn't a specific way that you need to plug it in. You can plug it in up or down. And so that's called USB-C, the update from micro USB. And then here you have the headphone jack on the bottom of the device. And yes, Samsung still has that around. So next I want to show you the notification bar at the top of the screen. You'll see if you pull it down, you can keep pulling it down and it bounces back up. Well, that means there's actually more settings that you can see if you pull it down again. So here we have the Wi-Fi settings, sound. If you want to pair a Bluetooth setting, you can just click on that and it'll pop up Bluetooth. Maybe if you're browsing the internet and it keeps rotating, so instead of showing landscape, it turns the other way, you can check right here. You just click that and it will adjust to portrait and then back to auto rotate. If you would like to use your flashlight, all you need to do is pull this down again, and you'll see you pull that down one more time, and there is the flashlight. So that is right on the phone, easy to get to. Here you have airplane mode. Airplane mode completely turns off your Wi-Fi signal, Bluetooth, so that the phone is not accessing any outside network, so that you're gonna really have a great battery life. Here you have power saving mode. You can adjust. If you want to turn off your mobile data for any reason to save data, you can do that there. Performance mode, that would enhance your phone if you want to do some extra gaming. Here you have blue light filter, which is great for at night so that you can sleep better. You can have that automatically turn on. If you have a hotspot capability, you can do that. And then a few more features here, but the ones I've talked about are the main things you would want to know about. If you have a Samsung TV as well as this new Galaxy S8, you can click Smart View and mirror that right on to the TV. So going back here, this is your brightness setting, so you can quickly adjust that up and down. We'll change the brightness. If you have any notifications here, there's two things that you can do with the actual notifications. So let's pull that back up and pull it down. So this one that's saying, hey, you have 4 applications that you need to set up a Gmail account to do anything. So there's 2 things you can do. So here on this top notification, it says copy content from my old device. So one thing I can do is I could just swipe that away. If I don't want to see that anymore, I just swipe it away and it will go away. I can also use one finger and just pull down a little bit and it will give me some more details here. Here it's saying I want to do that later, or I want to open Smart Switch now. So I'm just going to swipe that away for now. And then if I want to access a notification, I just click on it and it will pop that up. Okay, so say while you are using your phone, you get a notification. So there we have the notification sound pop up. Here we see the message, and it is going to give you a few different options. So here you can close it, you can say mark as read, or you have what's called quick reply. The notification will automatically hide itself again, and to get back to it, you just pull this down and you can see that notification. And on the Galaxy S8 here, I can just pull down and I get more options where I can call, mark as read, or reply. And I'm going to click reply real quick. And it doesn't even take me to the application. I just have to reply right here. And then I can type in my message. And then up here or down here, I can click send. If you would like to change anything about notifications, maybe there's an app that consistently is notifying you and you don't want to see that, you can go in here and change that. But be careful, if you turn off that notification, it does take a little bit of work to get it back. You can also go in here to the notification settings and you'll see what notifications are on or what are off. So maybe you don't want to see any more weather notifications. You could turn that off right there and turn it back on. I hope you enjoyed this video about how to use your new Android phone. If you have any more questions, please leave a comment below. And if this video helped you out, hit that like button so I know you enjoyed it. To see the next video, continue watching, but if you would like to see some of the other videos more specific to the Galaxy S8, click up here and some other tech videos over here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.